When it comes to using specialty fabrics and materials in your costumes and cosplay, you also need to keep in mind the thread you're sewing with. Your choice of thread will differ between sewing through a thick leather or a sheer organza, so we're here to recommend the right threads for the job. Whether you're making your own costume for Halloween or prepping for the next convention, we'll have you assembling your outfit in no time. Leather and pleather material. This thicker material is a must for any believable tool belt, scabbard, or leather armor look. Both leather and fake leather, also known as pleather, come in similar thicknesses and finishes, so you can apply the same thread and techniques when sewing with it. Because this material is thicker than your standard fabric, you'll want to use a suitable thread. This is home dec, and it comes in 60 weight, 40 weight, and 30 weight options. You'll also want to use 60 weight in the bobbin with itself, and this lighter weight is also a good option for when you don't want the thread to show as much. The 40 weight is your standard weight as a top thread, while the 30 weight is a good option for top stitching, which is when you want the thread to stand out as its own decorative element. This is a great thread to use for assembling armor pieces or leather clothing because it's incredibly strong, which will hold those thick leather and pleather pieces together securely. It's also good for sewing bags, backpacks, purses, or any other accessory that will need to endure more wear and tear. Fur and faux fur. Real fur will have a leather backing, whereas faux fur will usually have a thicker fabric backing. For both of these, you'll once again want to use home dec thread because of the thicknesses of this material. In both cases, the hairs will usually run in a certain direction. However, you may need to brush the faux fur to find it and correctly align the hairs before sewing. Keeping the grain in mind will help you understand the direction the fur will want to fall in for when you attach it to your costume. If it's falling against the nap, the hairs will stick up and not look smooth. Tulle, chiffon, organza, and other sheer fabrics. You don't really want to use a regular sewing thread with these fabrics because not only will the thread really show up, but it will add a lot of extra bulk to the fine, lightweight fabric. When sewing with a sheer material, we highly recommend going small with your thread. This 100 weight cottonized polyester thread is called WonderFil, and it's so fine it will really blend right in. This is a great option for rolled hems, blind hems, and anywhere you don't want the thread to show up. Your seams will lay visibly flatter with fewer puckers as a result. Lace. Whether you're attaching lace to a project or constructing with it, you want to choose a thread that will hide in the material so it won't distract from the beautiful design. Once again, WonderFil is your best choice. Because this 100 weight thread is so fine, it really disappears into the fabric without a trace. And because lace is so lightweight, the thread won't be adding any additional bulk to it, so your lace will still stay soft and flexible on your project. Woven, knit, spandex, and other stretch fabrics. Stretchy fabrics aren't as intimidating to sew with as they may seem at first. Using the correct needle and thread are the two most important factors to make it work. For stretch fabrics, you'll want to use a stretch needle to avoid skip stitches. Choose a size 75-11 for lighter fabrics, and a 90-14 for thicker stretch fabrics. However, the thread you choose is also very important. In the needle and bobbin, you'll want to use a polyester thread that has a little bit of stretch to it. Avoid 100% cotton threads as these have no stretch to them, so they won't move with the fabric. We recommend using this 40 weight all-purpose polyester thread called Designer in both the needle and bobbin. It has a maximum seam strength of up to 50 pounds per inch, making it perfect for construction purposes. If you'll be using these stretch fabrics in your serger, you can also use this woolly poly thread in the upper and lower loopers. This is soft lock, and it was designed specifically for sergers. The thread has a lot of stretch to it, making it perfect for use with stretch fabrics. The best part is, this thread can be ironed even on high heat and is fully color safe. To use soft lock, load it in the upper and lower loopers of your serger, and use Designer in the needle with it for a beautifully finished edge. We've covered a few different materials in this video, but if we missed one you want to know more about, let us know in the comments section. We also want to hear about any costumes or cosplay projects you're working on. To shop the threads used in this video, don't forget to check out the link in our description box to purchase them online in your country. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and click subscribe for more great sewing tips and tutorials. We'll see you again next time.